Do this one more time. This is Kathleen with Kal-Ven Tag and Title Service, located at 7000 Bel Air Road, Baltimore, Maryland. Zip code is 21206. Our phone number is 410-668-6000. Website is www.kalventagtitle.com. Hours are Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 7. Sunday is 10 to 6 in the winter time and 10 to 7 in the summertime. So I'm a licensed Pennsylvania agent here in the state of Maryland. It's hard to believe, but this is for real, okay? I'm a licensed Pennsylvania agent here in the state of Maryland. This is my license. You see the one below? Yes, below here, the first one where I'm pointing. That's my Pennsylvania license with PennDOT. It says Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, okay? The one next to it is my training, my 4-hour training. And then the one next to it is my contract, okay? And then above it up here is my Maryland MVA license, my Maryland license. The one next to it is my notary, and then that's my bachelor's of science. And then major is computer science, and then minor is business. But it looks like my minor has taken over me. Anyway. Hi! Yes, today I'll be talking about what's wrong with my mouth? I'll be talking about Chinekele. I'll be talking about, yes, that's it. I'll be talking about PA temp tag on a vehicle purchased by an individual. This is like an individual from Pennsylvania comes to Maryland to buy a vehicle, and they're trying to get plates, in order for them to drive the vehicle to Pennsylvania. When you come to me and I register your vehicle, this is gonna be your permanent plate. The system will allow you to prepay for that registration. If you select 2 years, I'll give you 2 years. If you select 1 year, I'll give you 1 year. And once I give you your registration, you have 10 days from that day to get your vehicle inspected, and everything will be valid, until the duration of the number of years you select with me. So, but with Maryland does not they don't pre-register someone's vehicle, in the sense that if you don't have the inspection, we don't add the registration. So Maryland is different. So with Pennsylvania, you pre-register your vehicle for a year or 2 years, and then you have 10 days, from the date of the inspection to inspect the vehicle. But whereby I am not able to process any registration, the system will give you a pink slip, and then when I give you that pink slip, you go home and wait for your registration. And once you receive your registration, on that day you receive your registration, you have 10 days, to get that vehicle inspected. Otherwise, you'll be flagged. So this is like an individual coming to Maryland to buy a vehicle, a PA agent, PA resident coming to Maryland to buy a vehicle and then get registered with me. So I'm making this video in the sense that you watch this video before coming to me. So if you're coming to register a vehicle here in the state of Maryland, you're coming to register a vehicle here with me, a PA resident, you must have the title of the vehicle. That title must be notarized. Yes, whatever price you're claiming on that vehicle, or you claiming you purchased that vehicle for, the seller's signature must be notarized. If the seller's signature is not notarized, I will not take that title. So you have two options: either you bring the seller here to have me do the notarize the title, and also do the VIN check verification. Then I should be able to get everything done, get your vehicle registered, if you have the seller here. So whereby maybe my location is far away from where the seller is, all you have to do is to look for a notary public there, download the MV-41, have the notary do a VIN check for you, and also notarize that title. If the seller has signed the title, download the VR, this is Maryland form, VR-181. VR-181 is Maryland standard bill of sale. This is what we use when we expect you to bring a notarized bill of sale. This is the format that we use. So download that form, because sometimes sometimes the buyer, the Pennsylvania agent comes, Pennsylvania resident brings me a signed title without the seller being here. So in that situation, I will not I will not sign off on the title because I didn't see the seller sign the title. So I will download the VR-181 to witness the seller's signature. So download the MV-41 like I said, and then have a notary complete those complete the title, witness the title, and then sign off on the MV-41. So once you get that completed and you come to me without the vehicle, I can give you plates. But whereby you come to me without the VIN check done and you telling me, oh, I don't have the vehicle is whatever miles away, there's nothing I can do to help you. So that's why I'm making this video, for you to make sure you find a notary public that is going to witness that sale, and then have them, if you're not bringing the vehicle here, you have them complete MV-41. So once you get that out of the way, make sure you have a valid insurance. Call your insurance company, add that vehicle that you just purchased, and make sure they send you the card. If you don't have the card, I will not be able to register that vehicle. And also you must have your license. So let me break it down. If it's a Maryland, if it's a PA title, you don't have to do a VIN verification. All you have to do is to notarize that title for me. So let me break it into two. Let's talk about if it's a PA license, a PA title. If it's a PA title, you don't have to give me MV-41. So all you have to give me is the notarized title, auto insurance. Make sure you call your insurance company, add that VIN number. They must send you a card, and then once you get here, you email me the card. Your driver's license, and okay, let me start from the beginning. If it's a PA title, you don't have to give me MV-41 completed by a notary or a law enforcement or a certified mechanic. All you have to give me is a Pennsylvania notarized title. If there's a lien on that title, I'm gonna need the lien release. I'm gonna need auto insurance. The auto insurance has to be verified. And what do I mean by verified? You must make sure you add the VIN number of that vehicle you just purchased. You can't give me your old insurance card to say, okay, register the vehicle. No, I must verify that the insurance that you're presenting to me, or the insurance card you're presenting to me, has got the VIN number of that vehicle you're trying to register with me. So if you don't have that, make sure you call your insurance company. Let them send you the card. If you have to go online to do it, once you complete it, there must be a card you have to email to me that I'm going to print out to add to my registration. So once you give me the auto insurance, then I will need your driver's license. In the state of Pennsylvania, the 3 IDs will take your driver's license, your ID, or military ID. Those 3 will take. If you don't have any of these 3, there's nothing I can do to help you. It has to be one of those 3. Your driver's license, your Pennsylvania driver's license, your Pennsylvania ID. The system will let me register a vehicle for you, but who drives it, that's your problem. And then military identification. Yes, military identification, and then you have to give me your current address. That's a different issue. I don't want to elaborate more on that. So I'm gonna need, for PA title, going back to PA, I'm gonna need a notarized Pennsylvania title. If there's a lien on that title, I'm gonna need the lien release. I'm gonna need auto insurance. Like I said, the insurance, you must add the vehicle that you coming to register with me to your insurance, and then bring me the card, and then your driver's license or ID, or your military ID. So once you give me those 3, I will go into my system, and then I will process, enter everything in the system. If everything goes well and I don't have any flag that will stop me, then I should be able to complete the registration, and then I will give you your registration. When I give you your registration will be in this folder. It's gonna be in this folder. It's gonna be, I'll have you sign off on it. And if for some reason, if there's anything that's going to stop me from processing that registration online, then I have to use MV-1. Sorry about that. If for some reason when you come to me and I'm not able to process that registration online, then I'm going to use MV-1. MV-1 is application for certificate of title. You can download this online. It's only accessible to licensed agents. Only licensed agents are authorized to the people that has access to these forms, you know. Yes, you're not authorized. So when you come here, I'll be using this to process it if for some reason something stops me from processing that registration. So when I process it, I'm gonna notarize it. All the vehicle information, the taxes, everything will be collected on this form, and then I'll witness your signature here, and then I will sign that I've verified your insurance and everything. And once I finish, I'm going to notarize it. I put my seal on it. This copy goes to PennDOT. The yellow copy goes to me, and then the pink slip. This pink one is the one that I will give you. So when I give you this, I will staple my card to it. I staple my card, you have my card, and I put it in this folder for you. So once I put it in this folder, you take it to Pennsylvania. You take it to Pennsylvania and wait for your registration. You can, I don't think they will inspect your vehicle with this, so you have to wait until you receive your registration in the mail. And once you receive your registration in the mail, you have 10 days from that date of registration to get your vehicle inspected. And then once you inspect it, everything should be okay. So for a vehicle that for an out-of-state title going to Pennsylvania, if you bringing me a Maryland title that's out of state to Pennsylvania, that title has to be notarized, and a VIN check must be, VIN verification must be done on that vehicle. So if you're buying a vehicle, make sure you have the notary to complete MV-41, download it from online, and then with the title, have the seller notarize it, or you're free to download the VR-181, that's a Maryland bill of sale, and have the notary, you know, complete, witness the seller's price, or whatever price the seller is claiming that he or she sold the vehicle to the customer. So make sure those two forms are completed when you come into me. If you come into me and you don't have MV-41 completed and you don't have the vehicle here, I won't be able to help you. You have to go drive the vehicle down here. That's why I'm making this video, for you to have a notary, or law enforcement complete that, or a certified mechanic complete that MV-41 for you before coming here, if you know you're not bringing the vehicle to me. Some people say, oh, let me go get tags before driving the car. Yeah, if that's your situation, you must have whoever is witnessing the title to witness to do a VIN check on the vehicle. So what the the notary will do is to come outside, check the VIN number, and then copy the VIN number exactly as it is on that vehicle and put on the paper, and then sign off, and then put their ID. If there's no ID number on that completed MV-41, I will not be able to accept it. Anyone that is licensed, any type of license, you're a law enforcement, you must have a number. If you're a notary public, you must have a number. Some say don't give a number, but whatever license number, maybe your business license number, you put it there just in case it needs to be traced. You specify what kind of license number you put in there. Like here in the state of Maryland, we don't have a certificate number that, we put. There's, Maryland doesn't give numbers, so I use my Pennsylvania D number, to fill out MV-41. So make sure it's completed before coming to me. So when you come in here and you don't have the vehicle, I can register that vehicle. So title must be notarized, seller signature must be notarized on that title, and then an MV-41 must be completed before you come to me. So if I process your registration, like I said, if I process your registration online and I give you your registration, you have 10 days from that date of registration to inspect your vehicle. But if I give you a pink slip, if I give you this pink slip, you don't have to worry about the inspection. You wait until PennDOT must have sent you your registration. Once you receive your registration, you have 10 days from that date, to inspect the vehicle. There are reasons why we can't process online. The reasons are processing on a Sunday. On a Sunday, the system will not allow me to do it online. So basically, if you come to me on a Sunday, I'll be giving you a pink slip, which is this. I'll be completing the registration on MV-1. So other errors are, it could be odometer discrepancy, meaning the mileage you are declaring is lower than what's declared on MVRAS. That's the national database, because we with Pennsylvania titling and registration application that we use here, does more like a Carfax. It will put the vehicle, put the VIN number. So if I'm registering that vehicle and the VIN number is lower than what the MVRAS, that's the nationwide database, that's the name, MVRAS. So MVRAS, yes. So if the VIN number is less than what is being declared, definitely I'm going to have an error. So the system will be saying the VIN number is not the VIN number, the odometer is lower. So if the odometer is lower, we're talking about odometer. I don't know why I was saying VIN. Sometimes I don't know. I'll be talking out of yeah. If the system does the VIN check or checks on the vehicle, it will put the odometer. So if the odometer you're declaring on the title is less than what the system is telling me, definitely I'm going to have an error. The next error I will have is financial responsibility. Financial responsibility is like a Maryland insurance violation. That's like when you don't pay your insurance and PennDOT flags you. So if they flag you, if I can't even process it offline, you have to go pay that fine. I will show you, you have to go online, pay that fine, and once you pay, PennDOT will leave the flag and I'll register the vehicle. This is not me going to, there's no way for me to fill out MV-1 if you are owing a PennDOT, so you have to pay that fine. Another thing that might stop me might be a vehicle that was once Pennsylvania and is going back to Pennsylvania. Okay, let me put it this way. A PA vehicle came to Maryland, became Maryland, and now it's going back to Pennsylvania. Sometimes the system flags it for some reason, I don't know. But anyway, any flag that I will receive that will stop me from registering this vehicle, sometimes it could be the VIN. The VIN number is wrong. If the VIN number is wrong, then we do the VIN correction, VIN verification. Yeah, it's the same MV-41 will make that correction. So I've not encountered one. So when I get to the bridge, I'll cross it. I'll find out how to go about that. So when you have, if the VIN number is wrong compared to what the title is, then we complete MV-41. So if I'm registering your vehicle, like I said, and there's some type of flag, if you're owing a PennDOT, I can't process that registration. I have to pay that fine, and then the system will leave the flag, and then I'll proceed with the registration. If you cannot pay the fine, there's nothing I can do for you. So that's all about that. If registration goes successfully, like I said, you will have 10 days from that date of registration to inspect your vehicle. And then if I process it offline and I give you a PIN slip, you have to wait for PennDOT to mail you your registration. And once they mail your registration, you have 10 days to get the vehicle inspected. And also once I submit your transaction, it takes 10 to, I think it's 5 to 10 business days for you to receive your title in the mail. And remember, okay, this is for like a different topic. When you buy a vehicle and there's a lien, you don't receive the title until you pay off on the vehicle. This is like when you pay cash for your vehicle. Yes, you have 10 days from the date of registration. And for some reason, if I process that registration offline, your registration date will start on the date PennDOT processes that registration. Because sometimes when I make my paperwork, it takes another 5 to 10 business days for them to get to my paperwork, because they have a lot of other people who will send their paperwork. So whenever they get to mine, on the day they process it, is 10 days from that date for you to receive your title. So this is all about it. I believe I've said everything. So make sure you, like I said, make sure you notarize the title. Make sure you complete MV-41 before coming to me. That's the only way I can register your vehicle. If you don't complete MV-41 and you come to me and you don't have the vehicle, there's no way for me to process that registration. You have to wait until, no, you have to go bring me the vehicle, because I have to do a VIN check on the vehicle in order for me to register that vehicle. But if the title is Pennsylvania, you don't have to worry about this VIN check. All you have to do is to bring me the title, make sure the notary notarizes the title before coming to me. So this will end this video. If you have any questions, I can be reached at 410-6666. Jesus Christ. I can be reached at 410-668-6000. Thank you.